everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Just know that whenever you get here, it doesn't matter. You're meant to be here, okay? This message is timeless. It is designed to reach those that it's meant for. I use the intention to put it out there, and I just have faith and trust it's going to find who it's meant to find, okay? I challenge you to keep an open mind. Remember, energy can be reversed. So I could be talking about you, but really be talking about somebody else around you. So just use your own discernment and intuition when it comes to the message, okay? If it doesn't sit, let it flip. Or if it doesn't fit, let it flip. I don't know. You know what I'm getting. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. There you go. And if the messages do resonate with you guys, please hit the like button. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private session with Spirit and I, go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. Also, donations are appreciated. For all those that have donated, just even hitting the like button, you guys, just all the love and support that you show me. I appreciate it so much. I hope you know that. I'm sending you so much love and light. Let's get into the reading. So I do have some channel messages here. All right, here comes the bride. So this is still, it's like, I feel like it's talking about a marriage, a divine marriage or an ascension. But it also could be, some of you guys could be at a wedding or planning a wedding or something like that. Could be watching a movie and it could pop up. Something about Converse shoes. So maybe you have a shoe addiction or something, or somebody has like wearing Converse. Somebody's going to mention it like, oh, you get Converse or something like that. Rottweiler, so a dog. You could be adding a new dog to your family, to your house, or something like that. Or you're going to come across something and be like, oh, that's a beautiful Rottweiler, beautiful dog, something like that. The name Teddy or Teddy Bear, Teddy, or all right, Bunny. So I heard Teddy Bunny. I don't know. You could be like making fun of Ted Bundy or doing like something like that. LOL. I don't know. It's what I heard. Killer. Lit. Subaru. So you could be driving a Subaru or something like that. Dance studio. Pole dancing. Stay in your lane. I see someone like saying that, like driving, like, man, this person got to stay in their lane, but it's also something to do with work or something like that, or just a reminder to stay in your lane, or this could be something to do with leadership, because the next thing I heard was leadership. So maybe like you're trying to be a leader, but like some people are feeling like you're overstepping or something like that, or this could be you thinking about that with somebody else. Hesitancy, being hesitant. So watch out for that. Self-sabotaging, like kind of hesitant to do stuff. Training, you could be going through some type of training. This could be for work or school or something like that. Also could be physical training is what I just heard. Something to do with Indiana Jones. I feel like that's like you're Indiana Jones, but it's like a spiritual seeker. And you're like Indiana Jones seeking treasure. I'll show you in the cards here. It's already there as well. So Pine Lodge could be like a lodge or something that you're going to or something like that. Pug, a dog, Pug, and then Pug Face. I don't know what that means, but I did get it. Alaska, Panda, Panda Bear, or Panda Garden. You could be going to Panda Garden, but I think it's funny because, all right, so Panda, it's the yin and the yang, right? And it's funny because you have that card that came up. So I definitely received that channeled. So what does a panda symbolize? Is peace, balance, stability, new beginnings, harmony, polarity, and self-awareness. So I do feel like you're entering a new stage in your life, and it's here in the cards. And I'm going to show you here in a second. Very synchronistic, but, who would have known? I kind of have those abilities. So you guys do too. Plus the sacred secretion, that's called the crystal soil. That's called the path to peace, because you're switching the 7 vices for the 7 virtues. All right. And yesterday I uploaded a video that was it's called 2023 Ascending Jacob's Ladder. I strongly recommend watching that. Another synchronicity to that I'll speak to you right now about Ohio. Ohio has that serpent mount with the egg, right? Going into the mouth of the serpent. That was built with this information about the sacred secretion. The egg is the pineal gland. It's the egg. You eat that fluid regardless. So the serpent will eat it, right? And you just got to be aware. And it's also pointing to the stars and something about the cycles of the moon and the sunrise, okay? So it's another synchronicity. Like I'm telling you, this is truth that is meant to be out there. Syncretism is everything. Everything is intertwined. Everything is interconnected, okay? So if you want to know truth, then you need to find truth within you first. And then, but what I'm getting is like everything applies, right? The zodiac, all that stuff. The zodiac astrology is not about where the sun is today, okay? The science of astrology is about the sine wave and the ecliptic and the equator and how it travels through the sine wave, okay? Last thing I have here is jasper. Jasper is a stone, and it's funny because it's in the Bible. In the Bible, it's called Yesfeth. It means glittering. A gem of various colors. It's one of the 12 inserted in the high priest's breastplate. That's in Exodus 28:30. Let me click on that. It says, the 4th row shall be topaz, onyx, and jasper. Mount them in a gold filigree settings. And I'm getting like mind, heart. It's talking about the chakras, but then it's also something about alchemically. I'm going to find out. There's these truths that I've been popping into. I just need to figure out, but it's something about a cell salt is what I'm getting here. And on Revelation 21:18, the wall was made of jasper, and the city of pure gold, as pure as glass. You are becoming purified, is what I'm getting here. Okay, it's purification. And then it's Revelation 21:11. It shone with the glory of God, and its brilliance was like that of a very precious jewel, like a jasper, clear as crystal. I feel like it's talking about the sacred secretion, because that whole book is about the sacred secretion. Revelation is. So it says jasper, a precious stone frequently noticed in Scripture. It was last of the 12 inserted in the high priest's breastplate, and the first of the 12 used in the foundations of New Jerusalem. The characteristics of the stone are, as far as a specified in Scripture, are that it was most precious, like crystal. We may also infer from that it was a stone of brilliant and transparent light. It's about the light body. The stone which was renamed jasper does not accord with this description. There can be no doubt that the diamond would be more accurately answer to the description in the book of Revelation. So I honestly feel like it's talking about raising that secretion, climbing that Jacob's ladder, and how it's a purifying. Okay, so it's about purifying yourself, and this is what I kind of see here too, because so I see in the cards. Let's just get to the cards now. So the astrological energy here is Pluto and Aries. So Pluto was on the bottom of the deck, Aries is on the top. So rebirth and action. Okay, this is Aries represents the cerebrum, the higher mind. This is the Lamb of God, okay? And it's funny because the jasper is what I'm getting about the secretion raising up. And what it does, it causes a regeneration, a rebirth. But this is what I'm getting is you're in a period of rebirth, and you're definitely more illuminated to truth. And you're taking actions that are going to align to the inner voice, the truth, okay? A lot of rebirth going on around you. Okay. In the overall energy, which I'm going to read those out of the book here in a second, but in the overall energy, you have the yin and the yang. And underneath that is the healer of ages. But the yin and the yang, and the man holding a heart. Mind, heart, coherence, balance emotions, right? With this Aries card here, it's like I feel you're taking balance actions. You're listening to your heart, okay? I feel like you're in a period of, you're about to enter a period of action here, okay? This is also electromagnetism, because when the fire and the water come together, they create a high magnetic vibration, okay? I definitely feel like you're tapped in right now, and you just got to keep listening to your intuition. In your mental space, you have new beginnings, right? And that panda said new beginnings and truth. So what I mean is like you stick to the truth. You're seeing things from a high perspective. See, the Raven spirit and the Aries is telling me that you're aligning yourself to truth. You're filling your mind with truth. Okay. And for some of you, it may be a reminder to stick to the facts, stick to truth. Okay. To beware of some of the stuff that you're focusing on. Okay. But I feel that you have a bunch of new beginnings that are coming here, okay? You're not chasing, you're attracting, okay? I can definitely see that here. And this is a very spiritual year for you. It really, really is. In your experience, the theme of around you right now is triumphing success, the Ace of Swords, and the waiting game. So, again, you can see the roots and the tree. Okay, this is about you're tapping into truth, because this is the sword of truth. All right, I feel like you are, wow, and look at the crown chakra, I can't make it up. Underneath that. So you are definitely tapped in right now. I feel your crown is wide open and you're waiting. For some of you guys, you may be waiting for someone to communicate some type of truth here. But I can also see, because in your heart space you have seek. And those blue jays, there's two blue jays in there. I had to look that up too. So blue jays represent intuition, spiritual aspirations, strength of character, loyalty, power of awareness. So I feel like you're waiting. You know a new beginning's coming, but you're waiting for it. There is, you may be waiting for someone to speak something out to you as well. But I feel like you're seeing, you're not chasing, you're not forcing. Instead, you're just patiently waiting here. You are magnetizing things to you, is what I'm getting. And I feel like you're going through a huge spiritual transformation. In your emotional space, like I said, you have seek, underneath that opportunity beckons, and then you have move, okay? The seek is number 9. 9 represents cycle fulfillment. This is the high mind, because after 9, you go back to the beginning. It's 10, which is the alpha omega, it's the beginning. And this person seeking, look at all the green and the blue. It's like the color green is the heart, and then you got this move heart here, okay? And as you see the coil going up, the energy, I really get that it's talking about the 7 chakras raising up through by staying in the vibration of love, okay? I can see that you're seeking a lot of truth. You may be seeking some type of love. There may be something you feel a little tied down to or tied up. There could also be somebody that may want to speak some truth to you and are hoping to have some type of success with you, or this could be you, okay? But I feel like you're just seeking within right now. It's like a very, at the time of the inner world, going within. All right, in your advice you have breathe, so meditation, and time for a nap. Underneath this breathe, you have Treasure Island. So see what I mean? I feel like it's like, yeah, and I did feel like there was a community aspect to you. Okay, you may be involved with the community, and like for some of you guys, there is a new community that you're either already started to be a part of, or you're about to start being a part of, and that's going to shift you a lot, okay? You're going to start feeling more at home. I do feel like for some of you guys, you're waiting for some contact. It could be with an Aries, okay? Or there may be some type of unexpected contact that could come in with somebody wanting a new beginning, okay? But I definitely can tell you that if you are a masculine, you are attracting, bringing things in, and regardless if you're a masculine or a female, I'm telling you right now, this energy is telling me that it's a balanced energy. It's balance. It's like you're taking time. You're not forcing things. You're kind of just allowing things to play out, and there's some opportunities that are coming up. Okay. I also here I have the judge and storyteller. So for some of you guys, you may be um, newly speaking your truth, and you need to, okay? It says I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. And then for the judge, it says I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. So I feel like you value honesty, you value justice. You're very tapped in and you see things clearly right now. So, but I also feel like you have a lot coming to because you are a balanced person when it comes to judging others. Like you don't hold grudges, okay? And it's funny because the picture on the back is showing like a thunderbolt, which is bringing me to Zeus. It's the higher mind. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like you're tapping in to your higher mind. That energy is flowing for you. When it's a storyteller, some of you guys may play an instrument. You may write music. You may create content. But I feel like you got to be able to trust that you can tell your story because you also have the communicator right here, okay? Which is um, your words. Remember how to use your words, okay? You may have to watch out because some people may be misreading what you're saying. So just be aware there could be some people around you, okay, that they're not understanding what you're saying. Okay, let's read this astrological energy here. Let's start off with the Pluto. So that's crazy. As I realize there's the number 27 here, and I swear I saw it again earlier too. But 27. All right. Pluto. Pluto is a modern ruler of Scorpio and is a powerful planetoid that takes 248 years to traverse the zodiac. Pluto and Chiron, the largest of its 5 moons, circle each other and create a binary system. Most myths connect to Pluto, god of the underworld, have two major characters, the one who descends into the underworld to return reborn, and the one who either sends souls down to the underworld or greets them on arrival. From Pluto and Proserpina to Seth and Osiris and Ayana and Ereshkigal, both sides of these myths, the use and abuse of power and the willingness to be reborn again into the empowered divine self, describe Pluto's influence. Pluto was also lord of mining, retrieving valuables from deep within the earth. And see what I mean? That's what I feel like you're going deep within here. Like you're literally tapping into stuff within yourself. Action. Pluto calls for 3 actions. First, to dig deep. Second, to be willing to transform. And third, to use your power wisely. Pluto calls you to drill down, dig up what is worthy, and bring it to the surface. Then rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. Bring up riches whenever you dig deep into your soul's work. Notice obsessions and neurosis. These signs of stress must be listened to and healed, but don't allow them to control you. Pluto reminds you that you can't hold on to the past, but you can take care of yourself. To begin with this work, you may have to let go of an old form, as a caterpillar must become a butterfly. Mourn what you've left behind and get curious about what is about to arrive. Examine the power dynamics of the situation. Neither give yours away nor misuse your power over others. Step out of a power struggle and into self-empowerment. And that's kind of what I was saying about like people around you with this judge card here. Okay? Like just be aware, man. And I feel like you are. Not all people are on the spiritual path. Not all people need to know the truths that you tap into, okay? My voice is starting to sound weird, which is kind of weird. So some of you guys may have to start speaking your truth. All right? I feel like there's this inner world, and it's about listening to that inner world. Get a sip of my tea. All right. The challenge. Pluto's shadow side can bring up obsession, depression, mortality, and grief. Pluto plays Harbros, so get a guide for this realm if needed. The special gift. Always, Pluto asks you in the face of life and death, why are you here? This isn't a rhetorical question. Strip down to the essentials and come back to what really matters to find the answer. And that's what I feel like. You may have needed to take a break from something here, okay? And I feel like you are in this period of trying to, you know you're going to be successful, but you're trying to learn yourself and you're seeking spiritual truth, okay? I see that you're seek before you act. Like you are, you make sure that your intuition is guiding you. That's what I'm getting here. And if you're not right now, then this is what you're being asked to do. All right, Aries. Aries is all is mind, I think. So, Aries asks you to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. The energy is raw, exhilarated, direct, rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is a cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. So you see, you have double rebirth here. That's what I'm saying here, man. It just feels like this is a new you. All right, action. Begin. Move into a new territory. Cut to the chase. Be a hero. Feel the call to action and thoughtfully respond. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp to the point. Shoot for the hip. From the hip. Set healthy boundaries. Just by being vibrantly alive. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. Aries activates our inner adolescence. Direct orders can set off knee-jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how they feel, express your own experience and opinion and speak in I terms. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. See, that's kind of what I was just saying about like not sharing all the truth with people. It's exactly what I'm getting here is like you just let other people figure their way out. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting others, they'll always take care of their own needs first. So don't set this up as an either-or situation. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a break, and come back later. And that's you. This is something for some of you guys you needed to hear because you are going through something like that with somebody that's here with that take a nap. Okay, and I feel like there may have been a situation that happened here. It could be somebody holding on to you or trying to hold on to you or vice versa. Just hold on. If there's a little friction, just hold on to the love and hold on. If it's not just if it's your inner stuff, just hold on and know that this shoot too shall pass. The challenge. Accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration. Proceed with caution. Listen, I was just talking about this with somebody today. Everybody's so tense. Like I was walking the other day and I didn't have to be in a rush, but I was walking fast like I was in a rush. And then I was like, wow. I noticed my body was tighter and I just realized that. So I really started looking and realizing that most people are in a rush. They're so tense. You don't need to be tensed up. Just flow. Let the pressure go. Okay? Aries, the gift, marks the beginning of spring in Northern Hemisphere. After a long, dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force. Trust this divine direction and summon the courage to begin. So there it is about just letting that guide, okay? You're definitely being guided. So just trust where you're being guided. Don't force it. Just allow it, all right? Let's start off. Let's see what the tarot has to say here. I've already shuffled it. I'm going to shuffle it 3 more times. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. Or spirit, all higher light energies, show the collective what they need to see. Anybody that's going to see this message on YouTube. Thank you, Spirit. So at the bottom of the deck, you got the 6 of Swords. See what I mean? This is you in this canoe. You're going into calmer waters. You're moving away from this burden. You're choosing to take this blindfold off is what I'm getting here. Yes. And then step into the innocence, purity, a passionate love, the vibration of love here, okay? There could also be somebody that wants to go into calmer waters, drop some type of burden, and make a choice to come towards you, the High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. You could be a Pisces. Okay. We have the Sun, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, wow, the Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance card. It landed in reverse. The Page of Wands landed in reverse. And then the Queen of Wands. Wow, F love. That's what the song just popped up. Because I was actually seeing something here about... Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Cups. So... I'm sorry, I'm just listening. The song's talking about F love, problematic, okay? This 3, Trinity, harmony. So there's a harmony. So I feel like what it's saying is you are vibrating at a very high pace right now, which is bringing in success. You didn't, but see, you had to go through a lot to get this, okay? You didn't, this is coming out of some type of battle. A long cycle that you were in is coming to an end. Okay, and now you're stepping into this innocence, right? And you're magnetizing things towards you. You are in a victorious vibration right now, okay? New beginnings. You're moving forward. The horse and the horse. You see how there's 2 white horses? They're the same horses here? Yes, because you are coming out of a battle and now going still, you're moving forward. So you always were meant to have success here, okay? You were always meant to move forward and to step into this power. And that's what I'm getting is you're stepping into this huge power right now. I'm also going to say that there may be, because it goes from the 6 of Wands to the 9 of Wands here. If you could have been dealing with a fire sign because you have the Sagittarius and the Sun here. Okay, so you could have been dealing with somebody. Somebody here has their guard up or had their guard up because they're looking. Maybe this is you that you have your guard up towards something here because there was some type of thing going on. But I feel like it's you that's coming out of this long battle, and you may be realizing you don't have to watch your back anymore. And that's kind of what I feel like, yeah, because you're stepping into this abundant energy. And things are materializing quickly, okay? I will say be aware of patience, okay? Be patient right now. With this Temperance in reverse is talking, I mean, it is talking about patience. And then you have this Page of Wands. This is a message here, okay? You may have received some type of message and maybe you're choosing not to respond. Maybe, I will say for something... You could have been communicating with somebody who, and I hate talking about third parties, but it's coming as a download, so I'm going to speak it out. There may have been somebody who was giving this cup to someone else here, and it caused an ending, and it was because somebody didn't see that your value here, okay? This could have someone with Taurus in the chart, or you could have Taurus in the chart. It's also because your consciousness wasn't at the level it is now. I feel like whatever it is, if it was a situation you were dealing with somebody, you have shifted your being. You've gone through a massive spiritual transformation. All right? There could also be somebody here that wants to come together with you. I feel like, too, there's a community that you're building here. There's a lot of, you could be going to some type of celebration, some type of wedding or birthday or something here. All right? But there is like somebody around your energy that's, I'm sick of trying, screw love, things like that. And the thing is, I think that's a farce. I think that's, whatever that is, it's not truth. I feel like they're lying to themselves, and that may be a realization. But I feel like you are not listening to the negative noise, right? You're seeing things for who they are. You see truth, okay? You see truth. So you're like standing in your truth. And I'm really getting like, judge things correctly. Speak, be aware when you speak, okay? Yeah, somebody's definitely traumatized. This could be something. Look, it says, I'm my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. So yes, okay, focus on the inner world. It's truly what I'm getting here as a message, is just be aware of who you're talking to, what you're saying to certain people, and just focus on within. Right now, that's what it's telling me, is to balance the energy. It's electromagnetism, to focus on within and move in love. Okay, let people come to you. Don't chase. Stay confident. Okay? But I do feel for some of you guys, there may have been somebody that you were dealing with here that had some other things going on. I have to be real. I say it. I'm seeing it. Spirit, give me three cards that look into the future. What's coming in the future for the collective? Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups, and oh, that was my bottle. In the Nine of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Seven of Pentacles. There's that 7-7, okay? I feel like you're focused on yourself here. Somebody was feeling all tied up. It could have been somebody you were dealing with here that had a lot of distractions. So just be aware. Be aware of, like, looking at, you know what I mean, like, outside of yourself. Watch the shadow, okay? This is also telling me, for some reason, I'm getting the 7 vices here. Looking at this card now that I look at it, I feel like it's talking about the 7 vices. And it's like the need to switch them out for the 7 virtues here. You could get a lot of communication here, a lot of action, a lot of forward movement here. You might get some type of communication about somebody here that needs to say they want to apologize or something here. You may not see this coming, all right? It's also telling me to clear the head. It's really focusing on within. There is a thing about focusing on within. See what I mean? Meditation within. There could be somebody here, actually, look, yeah, they want to give. Because there was some type of ending. I have to say this. It's really here. Like, somebody wants to work. There's some type of separation or something. They were holding back their feelings. Possibly messing with giving their energy to something else here. But now they see and want that they want to give this truth to you. And it's also about you being in honesty and allow this spiritual transformation to come, okay? I mean, that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's see what the advice is. Let's start off with the advice. I have 2 crystals here, jade and pink sapphire. I will read those. But I'm going to read this Breathe and Time for a Nap's Essential Meanings. So 29, which is number 11, which breaks down to 2. So it is a lot of choices, but listening to your truth, man. Essential meanings: patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. So see what I mean? Like it's about being patient. The Oracle's message: patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, your very essence. Stop to smell the roses. Breathe in the sunlight and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. And it's funny because I wrote on this thing here, air is consciousness, right? So it's like allowing the consciousness to flow through you and heal you. It's about this inner world right now. It really is. All right. 24, which is 6. I feel like some of you guys are a lot of you are overcoming addictions, man. And that's like this old story. Now you're going into a freedom. Time for a nap. Essential meanings: rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. Isn't this exactly what I said about just trusting and letting things flow to you? The Oracle's message: this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement. And I said this yesterday, about what 2023 is and about how, it's really going to be about spiritual things. It's going to be about not chasing and instead of attracting. It's about this inner spiritual being and becoming closer to it. Listening to yourself. Following your own hunches, not letting the world tell you what you can and cannot do. All right, so Jade. The essential meanings. Treasures within. A consciousness of abundance. Recognizing that you are more than enough. Even the smallest crystal has the power to transmit energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small that you may not realize they are there. So, too, do you have hidden strengths you may be overlooking, treasures within that can give you strength and courage as you break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as talismans to remind you that you have enough and are enough. For you are stardust, the stuff of galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it is there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you not to underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from? ? You may ask. It was there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now, so that you may use them for healing, growth, and co-creating whatever your heart desires. You see what I mean? I feel like you're vibrating right now at a very high rate, and you're able to see truth, let it from within. I mean, it's funny because this song right here just popped up, and it's Massive Man, Analyst. We're the Analyst, featuring Analyst, right? And it's called Rumors, right? And it's what I'm getting is like outside of you, if you always just seek truth outside of yourself before inside you, what is going to happen is you're going to get someone's truth from their perspective. So always go within. The real value, the real truths will always find you because it's inside you already. All right? All right, last one here. Pink Sapphire, the number 44, which breaks down to number 8, which is the Taurus field. See what I mean? It's electromagnetism, man. All right, essential meanings: forgiveness, choosing to heal, acceptance and letting go, soothing the heart. Have you heard that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself? Pink Sapphire Spirit's message to you is: not to concern yourself with the law of karma right now. For while your loving heart wants to see justice served for the good of all, in this moment you are called to align yourself with the universal laws by choosing to heal yourself. It is a time to start the process of forgiving those who did you harm. And that means deciding consciously that they will not determine your story of who you are and what you have experienced. For you are a powerful storyteller and co creator, and you will tell a heroic tale of overcoming that which has caused you pain. Your willingness to engage in healing to free yourself from the past and soothe your heart is an awesome superpower. Pink Sapphire Spirit is here to reminder that you can do the work, that walking through the forge of fire and letting go of the pain will make you strong as steel going forward. You will persist, and as you embrace the wisdom you have earned, find the power to say never again by making the choice to heal yourself and forgive yourself for not knowing better. Positive things are to come. You can rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally in this process of healing, accepting, and forgiving. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, like what people don't understand is those with spiritual gifts and abilities, it didn't come without being pressed, right? Forged by fire. And that's definitely what happened is you had to fall into a lower consciousness in order to rise out of it, right? And yeah, a lot of you guys are definitely overcoming some pretty deep stuff, man. I know you are. I can feel it. I feel it in my heart space. All right. I will say, yes, the world is sick, and there is things that are happening outside of you, but you are not helping it if you're overly focused on that. Okay? Because what you're gonna notice is it's making, for me personally, it made me feel like powerless. Whenever I focus on the problems that are going on, I feel powerless and suppressed and like I have no voice or I can't do anything. But what this card and what Spirit's showing me is you cannot be affected by anything outside of yourself if you're on a vibration that's higher than it. So focus on healing yourself, and that's how the world is going to change. Yes, sick world. That's who this artist is. Yes, I know. I hear what you're saying, man. I'm speaking to somebody who's overly obsessed with looking at issues that are going on and looking at conspiracies and all things like that. While yes, okay, it's good to be aware, but it's overly focusing on it's messing your vibration up. Okay, and then there's so much illusions out there that I could prove to you anything. I could find information that validates anything because the law says what you seek you will find. So purify your perception, your consciousness. I mean, the first song that was on here was from the album Procession, right? Perception, because if you're looking at all these problems in the world, you're feeling powerless. The thing is, you're powerful. So work on within so that you can change the world outside of you. This is the message for you guys today. Please let me know if it resonates. If it does, please hit that like button. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to purchase a private reading with Spirit and I, go ahead and email me. It comes with my meditation, my channeling abilities. You will not regret it. Trust me. Also, if you could, do me a favor and share the message with somebody. Let your friends know about the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to donate, also, I am trying to get a dry erase board and a camera. Not like this camera. I'm getting a camera because I want to make my own videos, documentaries, things like that in the next few years. I could use help. Oh, one last thing. Let's see what number you have here. This is 1 through 9, and it's shaped in a diamond. Let's see what number. What number do you have for the collector Spirit? Show us a number. The number 8. This is the number 8 affinity Taurus field, right? So the number 8, it's the number of power, authority, a harmony, attracting, magnetism. So like I said, focus on your magnetism. This is what I got for you. Until next time, from my sacred heart to your sacred heart, I'm sending you so much love. Namaste.